Hello, hello, hello. I'm a PaintedDog and welcome back to another episode of our Timberborn Let's Play series. I hope you're having a lovely day. My day is actually quite good, thanks. Now, as you can remember from the last episode, we were having trouble here with flooding. So I went ahead and put in the dirt in here again. So hopefully that will get that sorted, but we'll see. What I want to do first off, I want to get my beavers down here. And let's just get this taken down. Of course, I'm thinking, let's just go ahead and, while it's now drought, let's get them dynamiting through here. I think just 2 wide for now will be okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put this as a high priority, just so we can get that sorted. Let's speed this up. So hopefully they'll get that done. So this will, in theory, I'm going to place in a couple of floodgates, not floodgates, yeah, maybe floodgates in here to help all this water to push, because we don't need this water to go running through the water wheels. As you can see, we are still supplying quite a lot. Plus with those, I think we'll have enough power for everything. Otherwise, if we don't, I'm going to add in a couple of valves in here so we can just push it here in this direction again. As I said, this is not the final place. We'll get all this shifted around and moved and straighten this river out a little bit. But yeah, this is just for now, because we have 13 contaminated beavers, 3 unwell, and we have 22 vacancies. So that's not great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get a couple more of these in. Let's take that guy out. Get you connected up, highest priority. We have enough. Yeah, we have enough resources to do that. And they are busy getting everything in, so yes, that will help. And it's nice that they can build from the tubeway. Okay, so now all of these are powered again, which is great. We don't have extra flooding through here. That will help. I just need to keep an eye on that. Then we need to get over here. I'm going to take these ones down and just get a normal floodgates in there. Get those resources and get this sorted out for us, please. I'm just going to go 0.9. More than that will flood off this. Then we can come back to that. So that's something that we can do in the background while everything's going. We have this space now. Let's just plant more corn or millies or whatever you want to call it. Hopefully we'll have enough juice in the reservoir. I think we'll have, but we never know. Will they be able to get there? Because I have a tendency to delete pathways and not think about it again. It doesn't say that it's... Oh, there we go. Okay, I need to get this in so they can get over there. Let's get down to this level. Now we definitely need more beavers. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause these guys again. Okay, remember I manually pause those just so we can be sure that we can get our food situation a bit more sorted out. But this is now okay. We might need to rework this, but for now that's fine. I'm going to take this pathway out. We don't need this. What we can do with this is include more corn planting or millies, whatever you want to call it. I might jump around between saying millies and corn. It all depends on basically what I feel like. So that's 3, but at this stage I don't really, although they are taking that down, so I might just go ahead and take this down. We are the iron teeth, so I'm not going to worry about demolishing stuff and taking terrain down, because that's what the iron teeth do. Okay, now I need to think about connecting these up, but for now, that's okay. We still have quite a lot to do, so I'm not too worried. They are collecting scrap metal from there, so that's good. As I said, our food is bouncing back. I'm going to be placing in some storages and stuff in there. I need to get my tubeways running everywhere again. But for now, that's fine. Let's see. Have they done anything yet? Not yet. As I said, that's also a little bit far, but that's fine. Now, while you are busy, get that done. I know I have an unstaffed building, but you'll get that sorted. We have 20 days. I think 20 days will be enough of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need to place 11 more, then they can get everywhere. Oh dear, that's where the bad water came in. I forgot about these. Off, on. And you are automated contamination sensor 2. I mean contamination sensor 4. Automate contamination sensor 4. Yeah, there we go. Now hopefully that problem is sorted. Luckily I checked to see why that there's a couple of paused signs there. Come on. Now they need to finish that, and then we can rest assured that we can get everything in. I just want to check something. Yes, we will be able to do this. As I said, I want to sort that out. For that, I need to get down here. Just need to keep my eye on this. I want to get this done. I don't want to struggle with flooding over here and then all those extra beavers getting contaminated and everything. I don't want that. And they are busy doing that. As I said, I don't really need this reservoir anymore, but I'm just going to keep it. Otherwise, it's going to be a bad time for us. I think we'll have enough water now for a 30-day drought or 30-day bad tide. Don't think we'll have too much to worry about. So tell me, with it that I skipped a couple of things and brought you back later, is that better than to watch everything? But sometimes I forget that I'm not actively recording, and then, yeah, things happen, and I think I'm recording, and then I'm talking and everything, and then okay, no, nothing's recorded. So, if I haven't explained this already, what this one will do, this fluid dump, it will basically stay here, and when it's a bad tide, it will activate early and keep this topped up. But the thing that I have this guy here, and he's just sitting around, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that one out. I don't need it if I'm gonna keep a beaver here the entire time, just to keep that topped up. So that's, when it's off, it's open, and then it will pull in every, okay, yeah, that's good. This is done. That will get built now. Now they are making steady pace here. 4, 6, 8, 10. So only 4 more, then I can stop worrying about that bit. And then later on, maybe in this episode even, I might straighten this out. Is there a reason for us to get down here in the near future? Not really. Except if we want to take this bit out. Get all this water drained. But for that, I basically need to get this thing sealed up. Let's go down and have a peek. I think that might be solidly in the center. And as I said, nothing is permanent. For instance, this will get rearranged. This will definitely get rearranged. Housing will get rearranged. This water situation is probably a bit more of a permanent thing. But again, it's not to say that when it's there, that's how it's going to be, and that's how it's going to stay. I don't think bad water will ever get in here from this side. Otherwise, what you can do is just add in a couple of sluices like that. Make sure they're unlimited, so water can't pass through here, but water can pass through there. There's one way to do that. Let me just see. Will we be able to build this through that gap? Yes, we will. 300 gears, we have that. 200 metal, we have that. Explosives. Get this going, please. And thank you. I'm going to up a priority on that as well. So beavers will work here, and if I don't have, then they can go to that side, because that is placed before that bad water cap. I'll get that sorted out first, because I want the water diverted before that, if I have to choose. Ideal world, both at the same time, but other thing that we could have done if we didn't build anything up here. If you take a look through here, we could have built up a wall in there, get all this water to fill up, and then spill out on this side and just flow off a map right there. That's another thing that we could have done. That would have been the fastest thing if you don't have access to dynamite or explosives. That would be the way to go. But since we do have access to it, I'm going to get him to take that out as well. Don't need to worry about all those for now. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get that in. You know what? I'm just gonna get that. If we get a contaminated beaver, we cope with about 20 contaminated beavers in here. I'm not gonna stress about it. Our log situation is really good. No worries there. I'm quickly just going to do this. Get that paused. You know, it's not ideal, but there's a reason why I want to do this. Get that taken out. And I messed up there. Get that in first. And this will be singles. That will be a triple. And that will be singles. And that will be a double. As soon as we get this finished, then I can always get everything sorted. I'm not going to worry about placing floodgates on this end. I know that building is not connected. As I said, I'm not too worried about that for now. Come on. They are working on that, and they are working on this gap. Yeah, so basically just over halfway. How's our reservoir look? We're getting through it. I believe it's only 3 high. Yep. 0.25 is fine. We have a lot of... As soon as this water is at the level, then we will stop pumping, and then there won't be as much water flowing through here. I think they might be done on this side. Or basically done. Great. Only this one that needs to be built. And then I'm gonna get a high priority for all of this to get all these planks out again. I might just have to go ahead and build up more storage. And with that in mind, I'm just going to put it right here. You can always move it around later. This will be for planks. Highest priority, please. Get that built and shifted. So anyone not working on this will work on that. And they are getting there. Definitely need more storage for that, and that's why I'm dynamiting all of this, or let me rather say using explosives on for all of that. I want them to get this done before the next bad tide or the temperate cycle. But there's also a lot of things that I want to get done. For instance, over here, I'm losing access to all of this food, but at this stage, we are basically maxed out on rations and on storage for corn, so I'm not too stressed about it. As I said, all the workers are now, builders are going there, so it's only about 70, okay, let's say 60 years that needs to be taken there. I think that can get built, and then our builders will go to areas where they're more needed. For instance, over here. Sorry, over here. And they'll take all these resources. I wish there was a separate job. For instance, builders can still do it, but then you get it more specialized. Basically to pick up resources from the floor. Just want to make sure that water doesn't flow through there. Okay. We can take all of this, get that sorted. They are busy building this, but they're only building a little bit and then they stop and then they come back and they start again. Water situation is looking good. Still water in our reservoir of 9 days left. And we were pumping quite madly because we have all these reservoirs that need to be filled. Do I go ahead and seal this off? Might as well. Just in case. I'm glad I found out where that bad water came from. And they are busy getting this picked up. As I said, I'm going to place in a couple of valves in here to shunt water off that side. It's not necessarily needed, because, yeah, but I just like the option to basically seal that off. And if I want water to be pushed to that side. Get that sorted, please. Okay, so I don't think we'll have more flooding in this area. We need to connect these two up, and as I said, I'm going to straighten this out quite a bit. Do we need more bad water? No, we are maxed out, so that's not worries there. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and place in a couple of valves in here as well. I'm just not sure that these two will cope, but we'll see. I might just be a bit more doom and gloom now, but as I said, we'll see if that can cope. Let's get them to do that. These will be closed, and these will be closed. Okay, so we'll have one less area to worry about. What I could always have done is straighten this out and get this deepened and widened maybe for more flow through here. And then get a couple more water wheels in here. But I think this will be fine. Yes, we are basically maxed out now, but these are separate systems. If we straighten this out, I'm going to place in a lot more water wheels in here. And we'll get everything squared away. Let's just make sure that's closed, that's closed. This is set to unlimited. This is set to unlimited. So water can just flow because it's only bad water coming through there. Or what's deemed as bad water for us. Okay, so that's fine. So that will be sorted now. Let's go to this unconnected building. Let's get this sorted. You go there. They are dedicated to get that over there, hey? Look at all this corn just sitting there for us. And I want to get this sorted. We are seriously busy with this. As I said, I'm going to get a couple of contaminated beavers in here, but I'm not too worried. Where's this other bad water source? Oh, there it is. Just placing a marker in there, just so we know. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to get a pathway going through here. When we get to it, that would be great if they can sort that out for me. But for now, it's fine. Is that a 2 or a 3? That's a 3. And then we need that. Now we go again. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Don't crash. and get that sorted as well, please. I think of taking this back just a little bit more. But I want to get this connected up. Was the folktales that's where the zip lines come into its own. There we didn't have any worries now. Okay, take that ladder out. Now that it's connected. Then I can go ahead and unpause this and unpause that. Great. And I want to get down here. Just so I can get that sorted as well. We are going to get contaminated beavers. I'm just going to go ahead and pause these. Just so that whoever pops this open. We saw that they are quite fast. Just want to see the beaver that comes to open this up, basically. So we can keep track of its name. If we get contaminated beavers, we can see if one of them is this dude. Filter. Okay, let's go ahead and get that done. That's just a one eye. Yeah. I believe they'll be able to get that sorted quite fast. Do we go ahead and open this up? We might as well. There's going to be a little bit of water flowing back through there. Because we have valves on that side. Let's go ahead and just tunnel that. Get that sorted for us, please. I want to get this water out of here. You know what? No, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go ahead and take that down. And then get that in again. So these are contamination sensor 1. When it's on, it's 0. I think that's how it's going to work. We just need to... It's 0. Okay, yeah. I think as soon as this season starts, I'm just going to open this up. Push that bad water. Hello? Oh, I see why. Dum went ahead and did something like that. Need to get that sealed up so I can put this back in. Come on, my dudes, I need you to do this as fast as possible. One is done. Come on, you just need to build this. Okay, so that's sealed up. No worries there. No, 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 no. Come and get that done. Then you can go to bed. Okay, now you can go back to bed. Okay, so now that's sorted out. So hopefully we'll get a bit less water going through there. And just in time. All our diversions are in. As I said, I'm going to go down and get this taken out. Yes, there's going to be bad water in there. But I'm not too worried. Water is flowing in from the seep, which is great. This is now opening up. Water is being pushed. And this will get diluted and everything. I don't think, when we take a look at this entire reservoir, I don't think that will be an issue. And if we get contaminated beavers, we get contaminated beavers. Okay, so now we have this. Let's go ahead, storage. Let's just do this. Get that up to there. Get that pathway going through there. Detonate. Now, storage for this. This will be for corn. And it will be taken out from there. Might as well get another one. Okay, so now that's sorted. Now we need a tubeway. Do we place a tubeway on top of this? Because I'm going to run this through here. Like that. Let's just do something like this for now. Take this down to that level. And I'm going to place a tubeway in here. As I said, not the best place overall, but it's something. Then we can go ahead and get our verticals. Get that sorted, get that in. Something like that. Great. And I don't know if they are happy if they are underwater. So I'm just going to do this. Like that. And then a ladder. Up to there. Is there enough space? No, there's not. Just thought if there's enough space, we might as well just do that. Get that connected like that. Boy, in. Good, 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 good. Will we be able to get in here? Place that. Let me take that out. Place all that. And then we have a dum-dum again. Oh yeah, they can go through there. Now we can go verticals. Up to about there. Then we can connect all of this up, hopefully. Then we have that, which is nice. I like that. Get a vertical there. And then we at least have some tuboids coming in here. Now they can start sorting that bad water source out. Day 5 the water's only starting to get down there. Also have this bad water. Oh, that's the same one, sorry. This is starting to overflow. Great. I like that. Then we can start placing in a couple of valves. Question is, do we just go up to this level and get all this greened, but then this entire thing will be underwater? This is causing issues. This will cause a bit of a slowdown. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this down for now. I change these out for just normal. Yeah. Floodgates. Put that at 0.95. Going to take this up to that level. Yeah. that will be the way to go. And then we can take this, take it all the way over there. Take that out, get this, copy it over. Unpause when bad tides start. Want this filled up with when the bad tide's there. Let's get that exploded. Let's get down here and have a look. Now I think this might be a bit too far to the side. They can get that filled up when they get a chance. Get that taken out. Again, how did badwter get in here? From where? That's the thing. You know what? I'm just going to take these out. These water wheels. And I'm just going to go straight up. Take that out. And then just go valves. Now we can go ahead and do that. And then just connect this up. Then I'm going to leave those for now, but yeah, let's just get that in. Because I don't want to have this issue anymore. As soon as these are in, I'm just going to go ahead and open these up so that we can get water flooding through here. I'm not even going to worry. Okay, now this is connected to that. Let's just get one connected through there. I think we have enough water to flush the system. Pause that. Take that out. Come on guys, get that completed. Let's just quickly go down here. Let's just close this. Just want to flush the system quickly. You just close up, please. Don't want all that water just flowing out and diluting this, and just get everything out and then we'll fill up. Get that in. Oh, sorry, I forgot a bit again. But I'm playing this. Get that in there. Go ahead and build that, please. Water's flowing in there. And I can go down here and open this up again. Just close that up. Close that up. Okay, great. Now this can get repopulated, filled in. Let's have a quick peek at this system. Yeah, that's working quite well. This is now just surging a little bit. This will sort itself out now. I know you're on staff, but that will get sorted. Let me just see, I think it's there. Let's just go ahead and do it there. You can always see now. Is that one better? Yeah, I think that one is better. Yeah, we have contaminated beavers, but I'm not stressed. Not stressed at all. This thing is working, so I'm happy. Reason why I wanted to take this down just one, is to be able to get these water wheels on the soil surface. Otherwise I have to take this up, the entire area up by one. So it's a bit easier just to dynamite it down. We're going to try this again. Although, not that bit. And in here we're going to go 2. All the way to there. And to there. I think that will be fine. What do you think? If we were to do something like this. And that. Let's just take that out. Nope. wanted to click that, not delete that. Can we squeeze a pathway through here? Yes, we can. Just so we can get this sorted. I want to blow this up first. Then same thing there. Get all that in. Please and thank you. Always have taken this into this mountain. Get it really straightened out. Might still just do that. But I think that's fine for us for now. No. Do I want to take it in line with that? You know what? I think I do. So I'm going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's get that sorted. Okay, you have nothing to do. Go away. Now we need to get... I'm still busy there. We have a pathway going through here. As I said, it's not the best, but... 4 and 3 will work for us. Let's get a lumberjack in here. Lumberjack in there. Storage. This will be set to supply. And prioritize the haulers. Get that done. The same with that, please. And then we can go and take that out. So let's explode that. Might be in line, we'll see. Okay. And they are busy beavers. And I need to shift this around a little bit more. If I were to close this up completely, we built up this wall now. Eh? Let's see if this overflows. I don't think it will overflow. That will help us quite a lot to keep everything out. We can seal this off a little bit. I think we'll be fine. If we aren't fine, we can always adjust. But I think for now, as soon as nighttime rolls around, the beavers go to sleep, then we can hopefully get this area isolated. I believe everyone is now out. If not, then so sad, too bad. You have to sort this out yourself. Okay, go, 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 go. Want to take these down, because we have to be water wheels running through there. 1, 2, 3. So here will actually be one of these guys, because this will be a connection, or also potential connecting point for us. Get all that taken down. Oopsie. Let's just pause that. If I were to do that, and then take that out, get that built. I'm gonna unpause that. Hopefully they don't do something stupid and run through there. Because I have this space now. They can build diagonally. Here's the army of beavers running around. Okay, yeah. They are doing that. Great. Now let's get a couple of... I wanted to press the key to turn that around, but I was a bit too hasty. Sorry about that. Another coughing fit. It's starting to turn winter here, and my temperature is now down to mid-30s during the day, and then at 20 degrees at night. So yeah, I know it's not the coldest, but we are used to 40 plus degrees Celsius. Just for anyone listening, not Fahrenheit, Celsius, or centigrade, whatever you want to call it. So yes, it's starting to get cold for us. Okay, now that we have that in, a little bit scattered, but I'm going to get this all the way over there. So then we're going to flood, hopefully, this entire area. Let's just see if there's anything bad on this side. Nothing. That can just fill in there. Okay, then on this side, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to get something like that going. 1.65, that's fine. Then we will do that. And then get all of this dirt over there. Yes. I think that's a good way to go. Let's extend this pathway a little bit Do you want to go from that side? Might as well. Okay, this is a bit better. Then we need to pull that up. And then we are going to put sluices again over there. And get stairs up there. 0.65 is fine. Yes, I like this. Okay, that's sorted. Our water situation is looking quite well. Let me just go ahead and take that down. Same with that. Boom, boom, boom. Now twos all around. Yeah, that's fine. This is a slightly longer episode. I want to get this boom booms in. Yeah. Then just take all of that resources and get it back, please. Just need to get these two built. Then we can go boom boom all the way around here. That's now sorted, so let's take those out. Yeah, that's fine. Get that sorted for us, please. Detonate that. Okay, they are taking all that down. So we go slow. Okay, let's just wait for daytime. We're gonna boom boom this. And then start filling this area in again. As I said, I'm gonna move this around. We can be leaving our science for a little bit now. I want to dig this out a little bit and get that sorted. Okay, now it's a daytime boom boom. Let's just take the HUD off. There we go. Hopefully going to get this water flowing through there quite well. Speed this up slightly. Yes, there we go. That's now straightened up quite well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start filling in all these areas with dirt, and then we can get everything sorted. But as a quick recap, what did we do? We went ahead and we sealed if I remember correctly, this episode, because I'm recording back to back. We sealed this off, and we don't have all this bad water going through there. We went ahead and that was sealed up, and we opened this area up for, we sealed that in, so bad water can't flow through there when later on when we get a bit of, how's this still so contaminated? That's not connected to anything. Connected to that, and that's, no, that will sort itself out. Okay, and we're also in the process of getting this one sorted. You see that's sealed up. So yeah, and we made our way down here. We get placed in this tubeway system so we can get this sorted. So yes, this was a very productive episode. Our food situation is also not too bad. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheerio.